Like, of course, Bandai isn't gonna do that. They're not like Saga. Nova is not gonna die. They're just gonna let it live and kill everything else beside them. Where's your mascot now, Saga?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with the hottest battler in the UK and admin of the Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki. So yeah, let's pretend that we didn't just spend the last 5 minutes trying to troubleshoot what was we didn't try to troubleshoot Ayumu's network, but yeah. How are you doing, Ayumu?
I'm alright. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm alright. I guess I was quite tired because yesterday I stubbornly tried to edit the panelist video until 8 a.m. But I mean, like it has been 4 days due, so I think it wasn't good to delay it any further. And then on the afternoon, I already promised my sister that I will be babysitting my niece. She asked me to come over by 3 p.m. so I can safely go there by like 1 p.m. and she'll be fine. I underestimated how how long the time is left between 8 a.m. and 13 and 1 p.m. If I wanted to still have enough sleep, I couldn't. And but thank goodness I survived. Although the funny thing is, I've been living 30 years of my life as an Indonesian, right? So yeah, one of the thing about being an Indonesian is you have lots of ways to eat your food. So if you are eating a soup or something that is quote unquote Western thing, you will eat it with a spoon and a fork. If you are eating noodles or something that is quote unquote Chinese, then it is socially acceptable now to use chopsticks. And if you're eating some Indonesian food, especially like the fried chicken or the dry curry, then it is also socially acceptable to eat them with your hands. So
yeah.
to compensate my trouble for babysitting, my sister prepared some lunch that is styled after the Padang food, which has lots of dry curry. And I'm not sure if it's traditional, but I am so used to eating that with my hands. So of course, since I have the chance, I ate them with my hands. My niece being very young, and I think she's already at the age where my sister is teaching her how to use cutlery, basically. So she angrily marched to the kitchen, opened the cupboard, drew out one spoon, and then she just ran back to the table and then slammed it on my side and then told me to use the spoon. My goodness. And then as I tried to recheck, okay, I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. I don't need the spoon. And then she was like, she just violently stabbed my foot with the spoon, and then she tried to feed me with the spoon, and then I just meekly accepted it and then put them in my mouth, and then like she was finally happy and she left me alone.
That's cute.
Yeah. What is only socially acceptable to be done by someone who is below 5. She's like 18. I'm going to ask my sister to disown her. No, just kidding. I mean, like, she is a German. She is technically a German, so she will be a German citizen. So if she's 18, she'll probably be socially expected to be independent anyway. So yeah, we don't need my sister to kick her out. But yeah. So that was my day yesterday. How was your day yesterday?
Yesterday, what did I do yesterday?
Oh no.
Yesterday was Thursday. What did I do yesterday?
Oh my goodness. Ayumu is starting to become that retiree who spend his day building boats at yeah. Yesterday I was building boats. The day before I was building boats. What did I do last week? Building boats.
I actually can't remember what I did yesterday.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think it's already spring, right? So it's really easy to just fall asleep. The temperature is just right. Today, I think kind of to compensate for yesterday as well, I woke up, I had lunch, especially since it's Lent, so I don't eat any meat. And then after that, I stuffed myself with lots of all other stuff because I don't know, I think like as an Indonesian, it's kind of like program in my brain that, yep, if I don't have meat, then it's not a complete meal kind of thing. And then, so I try to compensate with eating more of the other stuff. And then, of course, because of that, I became really sleepy and then I just slept until this recording started.
Nice. I actually can't remember what I did yesterday. What the fuck? What did I do yesterday?
Oh no, you was becoming a goldfish. Can't remember the old glory days, but you can't remember what you do 3 seconds ago.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh no, this is becoming concerning.
When did I even wake up?
Oh no. I think we put professional help at this point. My goodness.
I mean, I remember I was playing Pokemon TCG Live to grind my premium pass.
Oh.
Right. They announced the new English set for Pokemon. With Ogapon coming out. Yay!
Finally your favorite Pokemon is in the game.
Time to burn my money. Yay!
Yeah, I saw the preview as well. It was pretty cool. I mean, like, it is a little bit like Yu-Gi-Oh! Although less cancerous. Yeah. The art is like really shiny and sexually something.
Yeah.
It made me feel some things.
Bruh.
Nah, I mean, like, because like being an Indonesian is part of my identity. But by this, if you guys don't know by this episode, we've been doing this for 56 episodes. But yeah, I mean, like the ethnic stuff is also a really big part of my life as well, right? Because like one of the mall that I go a lot, they have like this big statue that was depicting one of the local dances, and it was one of the coolest shit that I've seen in my life. Also, the replica of the not the replica actually, but we have one. We have this what is it? The submarine museum. So basically, they just displayed one of the ex-active submarine, and yeah, it was a pretty nice sight to hold. Although it's also quite kind of like become a given because it's quite near to my house. So it's like something that I see almost every day, but it's one of the thing that every time I see it, yeah, it's nice in it. I got in there once when I was a kid, and it was a guided tour, so I can't really take my time. But it was pretty interesting inside as well. Kind of wanted to stay in, if there is an Airbnb where they just use an old submarine, I kind of wanted to stay there for one night.
Mm.
But yeah, if there are any like alternative Airbnb, like places where you can just stay because it's interesting, like what kind of interesting Airbnb do you think would you want to try to live in for one night? Because I think we missed like last time when we go to Utrecht for the Pro Tour and the Grand Open. I think we tried to get the houseboats, but we missed that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can't really think of anything on top of my head. Any specific Airbnb.
Or let's change our way of thinking for a little bit. So it doesn't have to be registered in an Airbnb, but like, is there any places where you are not supposed to live there for like a long period of time, but if they make a hotel out of it for just one night, maybe you kind of wanted to try to do it? Maybe like a barn, and then like maybe they made into hostel and then you can just sleep in the bar in the bar chairs for like one night. Cause like I think in abroad in Japan, I think they also once like went to like a hotel that used to be like one of those bars, or they just basically like the exterior is one of those bars, and then you just get on the on the back room, and then it's just a normal room. So yeah, that was disappointing. Or maybe there are some experience where you can kind of like stay in like a classroom. That's like in Japan, there's lots of abandoned schools, right? So they basically remodel the school and then they just put some bunk beds inside the room in the classrooms. And I think there are some people in the US as well who kind of like made YouTube videos where they bought a school and then they kind of converted it into their private house actually. But that was also pretty interesting. But yeah, one day maybe we'll find the one that you want.
Live in the red light district. Yay!
Yeah. And like now that you mentioned like red light district, like I still can't get that Bali in from my head. Like when
What?
so in Japan there is this one love hotel chain called the Bali Inn.
Oh, okay.
It's a very high profile love hotel that I think they probably also because of COVID they are trying to move into more like a normal hotel territory. And it's like the insides are, I mean, like just for one night, it's really extra. like they have a massage chair, they have a spa, they have a really big bathtub. So yeah, I mean, like if I'm in a holiday, guess I kind of wanted to stay there for like one night. Also, like because in an actual love hotel, like the only weakness is usually you can't book the rooms. It is
all right. Okay.
one of
Yes.
the
Yes. Because like
establishment. Yeah, because you need
first
to.
come first serve, isn't it?
Yeah. Also because their hourly rate is more expensive, so so I think that's also why they don't want you to book and then stay like 8 hours, and then it's probably going to be not as nice for their bottom line. They wanted for you to come, maybe spend 2 hours for love, and then maybe spend 2 hours and 1 minute, and then you need to pay for 3 hours, and then they can just let the next customer in. Isn't capitalism nice?
I see.
Isn't capitalism nice? My goodness. But yeah, last week we have, although we are out of touch with battle spirits, we talk about the ban list. Now we have
How
another.
how did we change from Love Hotel to Battle Spirits? For sure, keep going.
Because you know what, that unlocks a core memory, because like I don't know if I have told you this, but like one of my friend, he was like jokingly say to the other people's like because we all play Vanguard at that point, right? Like Vanguard, Yu-Gi-Oh, like all the trading card game that is popular in Indonesia for in the 2010s. But anyway, he said to the others like, if you are alone in a room with a girl, will you really spend the night just playing cards with them? And then I mean, like, he said that was like because like we are Indonesians and it was the 2010, so it's like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Like, why? Like, you have the chance. Like, why wouldn't you do it? But anyway, he in the end he got the chance to be in a room with a girl for one night, and then you know what he did?
They play cards. They play
Exactly.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
They play Wild Wars.
Oh, Wise Wars.
So yeah, he made that statement, and then he actually did it. My goodness. So yeah.
I still remember this case. I can't remember if it was in Japan or somewhere else, but so like someone discovered that this would she even be a prostitute? I don't think she's a prostitute, but like you know but still like the kind that works at the service bar, I guess, not necessarily red light district, but like a host club. There you go, that's the name. And then like some guy discovered that she's really good at Yu-Gi-Oh. And so people started seeing her for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, and then they got married, right? To a good ending.
What?
Yeah, I think they got married in the end.
No. It's like what? No, it's it's like
story?
the other people found like so like there's one guy who discovered that she's good at Yu-Gi-Oh, and then the other Yu-Gi-Oh players started making time to see her just to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
That is
We're
some big
literally
shit.
paying her to play Yu-Gi-Oh with her.
That is some big shit, man. My goodness.
Yeah.
That is big. That is big being an otaku. Although now, arguably, if I can find someone who are willing to play Battle Spirits for money, as in hourly, maybe. Because like I
wouldn't do that.
No, to some extent, within reasons, but like because like last week, my friend from the Netherlands came over, and then we play Battle Spirits and Saga for like the whole day, and then like finally rediscovered the joy of playing Battle Spirits. But yeah. And I finally experienced Hydra for the first time. Although ironically, I was supposed to practice against Hydra, and then like he always break. And then okay, so let's see. He wants to test a deck that is supposed to go against Hydra, and then okay, and then okay, so then I will use your Hydra, and yeah, I now understand why people really like Hydra. My goodness. But yeah, I mean like
alright.
yeah. It's all right, but I mean, like, I really like it. But yeah, so yeah, but it's also quite hard for him, right? Because we are like 2 hours away, one way, and then he is going to vacation, to his hometown, to his parents' hometown, actually. But yeah, anyway, he will be away for like 2 months, so it's like. God damn it. I had someone to play with that is much closer to me geographically. Yeah.
Sag.
But yeah, speaking of geographically, since it's going to be quite harder to do that in North Rhine-Westphalia now. But have you seen the new online Summoner Duels promos? Oh, kind of wanted to end.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Phantom ones, isn't it?
Yeah, the Phantasmal Paradise one. That one I need 5. I need 1 for my album and 4 for my deck. But that's kind of.
Yeah, I really like the Ice Shield one.
Oh yeah.
I don't really like the new style they try to draw the Phantom. I still prefer the Popolucha version.
Yeah, exactly. Because the Popolucha is like it's like the style that kind of like gives Phantom its enigmatic charm, right? Like they look like they look like they are stupid,
really
but they are
chubby.
plotting something. Oh yeah, also the chubbiness.
Yeah, it's like the comparison of like the Pikachu in like the early days and then the Pikachu now. I want the chubby Pikachu.
The flying Pikachu.
Oh my god, that one is so cute.
I know, right? And that is like one of the times where like the Pikachu that is not Pikachu is actually like the meta card. Like the chunky Pikachu is the meta Pikachu. Imagine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was, yeah. That was a really long time ago.
Yeah. But
I don't think at that time I was actually playing Pokemon, but somehow I knew about the meta. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, that also begs the question because I also don't play Pokemon, but it's like, but then again, like in Indonesia, it's like one of the because we have our own version, right? So lots of my friends were playing, so news just came to my timeline somehow. So that's why I knew about Pokemon. Not that much though. And I think the only bad part about like the Phantom stuff is like the absolute Shield is a top 2. You have to be in the top 2 to get that, and then the Nexus, like you can only get one of the Nexuses on each participation. Like the more I try to look on the bottom, and even if you like advance, like you don't really get another pack for the Nexus the Nexus pack. So kind of have to join twice to get both of the Nexus if you are lucky. We'll also have colored cores. And then the event pack, is there anything interesting from the event pack? Oh, there's Hudden. Is that Hudden or Hooden? Hooden.
What?
The bear. The Hoodun.
The bear.
The peril
what
best,
bear?
Yeah. Oh, Hunden.
Hunden, yeah.
Hunden.
Hunden. It's a Chinese mythical beast.
So it's Hunton.
Yeah. Hundun.
Hunton.
Yeah.
Interesting. So the Grand Tour Top 16 card 2024 Volume 1. And that is the Valkyrie Callista. Not bad. So now the only thing...
that one is looking really nice, yeah.
I know, right? And they have... Oh wait, who is that? So that is not okay, so that is the signature of Callista. And then the other one is another Valkyrie, is it? In it. Probably, yeah. And then the champion playmat is also really nice. I think it's a new art, right? They don't think they have previously.
Is that the Hydra one?
Yeah, the Hydra one.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's new art. Yeah.
Which will probably be
Actually,
inside the.
Yeah.
Which will probably be
Inside the what?
there somewhere. Inside there somewhere. And
Inside
I mean, like
what
it's
somewhere?
yeah, it's not in the event pack, so it's probably going to be in the Pro Tour, set, in the Pro Tour pack, right?
No, it literally says this top 2 card.
Oh, it's top 2 card. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see. I missed that. Sorry about that. So yeah, now we only need to pray to God that that the location will not be in the UK. Otherwise, it will be quite perilous indeed.
Oh yeah, true.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I mean, the cards look really pretty, but if it's somewhere outside the UK, it's gonna be really expensive too. Just for the cards.
Yeah. And
Because like
especially,
previously we get money, but you know,
Oh,
this
yeah.
time's like, yeah.
Yeah. And then now that it is like you have to get the top 4 and then you get like 4,000. Like you have to spend this 4,000 for just one trip. Like how do you even do that?
I'm never gonna talk about that again.
Yes, I think that is the biggest disappointment within the top cut pricing. Like I think we have talked about this, and if we split it into like 1K for like 16 people, I think that would make much more sense. 4K for 4 people. Again, like how do you even spend 4K for like one trip?
Beats me.
I mean, like, yeah, because like this is like you can only spend this on travel or hotel, right? Maybe I'm too poor, but like because with economy, like you can barely spend this 4K at once.
Yeah. No. It's not you being too poor. You're exactly right. It's like almost impossible to do that. Even if you go first class and anything like that. So it's like, why?
Yeah, I know, right? Like I think the best that we can aim here is like if since we have a team now, is that if at least one guy get into the top 4, then we can just book an Airbnb for everyone. Kind of, but that's kind of like the extent of it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, hopefully they're allowed to do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't check, right? Like as long as one, as long as one person checks in, but maybe, but if they
don't know.
yeah, I mean, like if they ask you to like, okay, so you can bring at most one other person to the room, it's like, what the fuck? Like how do you even get, where do you even get like a hotel that costs like 2,000 bucks every night? Like just readily, like out in the middle of the city in a resort maybe, but like do you kind of have to get the sky suit, and those kind of rooms are like you'll probably have to fight with other businessmen who can reimburse that to their company. So yeah, so probably will probably not be able to get it as your early price anyway.
Yeah.
But but also we still don't know like how they will do the pricing on the Profess as well. So let's hope it kind of made up for our loss in the Grand Tour.
Yeah, true. That's like the only hope right now, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like they added like the Store Championship as well, but it's only available in North America and Europe, which is also quite sad. And I suppose just like the online summoner duels, you'll probably have to win first place to even get the invite, right?
For online, yeah. I
Yeah,
heard about that. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean like this online and probably the store regional championship. Yeah, well, we will see if we can even have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have to see.
This is very sad to talk about.
I know, right? Why? Yeah, we basically just got up, and then this is the topic that we are starting with. This is not even the end of the episode yet, and we are already depressed. Let's. I thought like if we talk about games, we could have been happy, but I guess that was not the case. we are too old now. We cannot play games just to have fun now.
We had to think about reality.
Yeah. No, right. Why do playing card games need money? But yeah. on the side note,
why can't my dad just buy for me?
I know, right? Why can't we generate money just by living? And you know the other depressing. Okay, let's while we are depressed, so that we don't we don't dip to depression again later. So let's just bring out all the depressing topics, and then we will talk about happier stuff later. Like, because like I listened to like last I think like it's the 2 weeks ago episode of Trash Taste, where they kind of like talk about the fighting game scene, where because we think like some with because like if you play Battle Spirit Saga like competitively, even though we got like the prize money, like realistically, unless you constantly like perform in the top 4 or something, it's probably not going to be viable to kind of support your life, right? But
Yeah.
But our last world championship has a prize pool of 250k. The fighting games, the world championship for like the fighting games tournaments are like 70k. So like even the more established competitive games have like prize pool that is also quite concerning. Although these are like to their credit, these are not run by the companies, so these are like run by like a third party. So they don't have as much incentive and money to burn. Like I think with Pokemon, I heard that the regionals actually like can back you like pretty much the same as the Pro Tour basically. From my friends, but yeah.
Sorry?
I mean like my friend who play like Pokemon in Australia. Like I think he got into top 16, and then yeah, it's he basically got like pretty much the same amount of money as us in the Pro Tour. And he can do that in Australia. You don't have to go here. Don't have to go to the US. Yeah. It's just so just like I think he went to college in Australia, so he just fly there from Jakarta. And he just casually get to the top 16, and he just get everything back.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh wow.
What can I say except wow?
Yeah, I saw a very concerning asterisk in the story journal like the story journal page. There's a very concerning asterisk which says Pro Tour invites are only awarded to North America TCG Plus accounts.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, we talked about that quite a while ago. It's it's really dumb.
Yeah.
Like why?
I know, right? Wait, is our account North American account?
No, we're European or Asian.
So for us, basically for us this page is useless. No.
Yeah, so it's like there's no point for us to attend unless we really want the cards.
No. It's getting worse and worse by the moment. Why Monday? Why? I haven't even finished the thing about the fighting game yet. But like, I mean, like even for them, they kind of have to compensate by streaming, which we can't do at the moment.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can, but yeah, we will see. Imagine.
Excuse me.
I thought you were about to make a point like it's impossible for you.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just fucking depressed today, aren't we?
Okay. As to make it a little bit more positive, I successfully made mayonnaise today. Yay!
Yay! How did it taste?
It's all right. I think I'll probably put on a little bit too much salt and probably not enough mustard, so it's a little bit too salty. But I guess it works for now. I made 400 grams of it, so I guess I'll just spend it for the next weekend, and we will see. Maybe we can try to do better next week.
Time to eat a whole pack of chips.
Yeah. Well, you dip your chips in.
Yeah,
Wait.
I eat mayonnaise.
Mm-mm.
With chips. Yeah.
You mean the French fries, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That made more sense.
Yeah, we call chips is the British way
Yeah.
of saying it. Crisps means
yeah.
the flat one.
When you say chips, I was like thinking of crisps, crisps. Yeah, because because like Indonesian English, the English that is taught in Indonesia is mainly American English. So for the most part, potato chips are actually like the British crisps. 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 It's
Crisp.
crisp. Crisps. Crisp.
Crisps.
Crisp. Yeah, so this is our new segment where we learn English. But yeah. My goodness. Because like I think like some Japanese podcasts, like they do have like one segment where they just learn like one Japanese word and then like that's kinda it. We might need to add, like, since we are talking about saga mostly now, we might add a section where we just try to pronounce English words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crisps. My goodness.
Yes.
And then why is it that I say crisp so like so sparingly that the next word that come into my mind when I try to pronounce crisps is actually crisper.
Okay.
Yeah, which is that technique where you can quote unquote edit your DNA.
What?
Yeah, so CRISPR is like a technology to kind of like break down DNA, and then you can quote unquote install properties that you want. Although you can kind of do that to like I think like the status is pretty much like you can do that to a DNA that you extracted. But like if you put it back into someone, like there's no guarantee that it will affect anything. Or maybe I'm wrong. I am not you can see, I'm a computer scientist, not a not a biologist. So CRISPR CRISPR stands for class that regularly interspace short palindromic repeats. Wow.
Where?
Yeah. Clustered regularly interspace short palindromic repeats.
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, it's gene editing. That's okay. So it's not DNA editing, it's a gene editing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's basically some Gundam shit in it, isn't it? It's basically the premise of Gundam Seed. Because like you know the premise of Gundam Seed, right? Because like there are people who have their DNA modified.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people who have their DNA modified like is like fighting the people with quote unquote natural DNA.
Yeah.
And then what is their answer to kind of keep up with the people with modified genes? Drugs.
All right. Yes, I remember that part. Yes.
Although actually,
Drugs.
drugs. My goodness. Is this our exit? Can we actually finally leave the depressing topics now? Yeah. Okay. So hopefully this one will cheer us up. But have you seen the Hello Kitty X Yu-Gi-Oh collaboration Happy
All right, the
Meal?
Sanrio
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I've seen that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Yeah.
Oh, do they put in dog?
Sorry? Put in dog. Let's see. So Hello Kitty X Yu-Gi-Oh McDonald's. Okay.
I actually never
So
knew his name. Pompulin.
Oh, yeah, I think they have Purin. Pom Purin as Exodia Forbidden One. As it should be.
Wait, let's see. I found the photo.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
No, right. The only thing not cute about this collaboration is this Belgian exclusive collaboration for some reason.
Why?
Yeah.
Why Belgium out of all places?
I know, right? For some reason, it is only available in Belgium. I went to McDonald's the other day, and then they don't have like they don't display like what is available for Happy Meal, and then I think it's only the Pokemon one. So it's like oh oh well, it's the rerun, isn't it? They kind of wanted everything. There are 10 of them. I'll need to spend $50. And I'll have to eat. So I'll basically have to replace like one of my weekly meal with McDonald's chicken nugget for the whole week. I guess that's doable. Yeah,
Because it's what?
That's like the only way to justify this, because like one Happy Meal in Europe is around $5. Yeah, €5. So in order to justify it, since my weekly budget is around 40 to 50 euro, then I'll just have to buy 10 Happy Meals with the chicken nuggets. So I'll get a total of 40 chicken nuggets. So if I wanted to eat 2 meals a day, that will be 14 meals. So 40 divided by 14. So if I ate like three chicken nuggets in each meal with rice, I guess that will make sense. Okay, let's do this. No, just kidding. I mean, like some of my friends in overseas want them as well. So I guess if I can go to Belgium, I can probably buy it for them, and probably I'll charge them based on the Happy Meal price. So I'll have some more nuggets for the whole week. Yay!
You're gonna kill yourself.
I
mean, technically you don't, but you already got a beer belly. You don't need to expand it even more.
I'm getting thinner though. Slightly. Slightly. At least the lady in the Asian market near me, like she's also an Asian, so it's like she saw me and like, huh, are you getting thinner? which is quite concerning, because like if someone notices how thin you have become, there's two possibilities. One is like I actually did the right thing and I actually got thinner like properly. The other one is out. I might have fucked up somewhere and then I probably didn't eat enough, so my my body loses weight because it broke down, which is not something that you would want. So yeah, hopefully it's the first one. I forgot that we're trying to not be depressed now. So yeah, we have My Melody as Dark Magician Girl, Tuxedo Sam as Obelisk the Tormentor, Kuromi as Slifer the Sky Dragon, Shoko Cat as the Winged Dragon of Ra, Hello Kitty as Dark Magician, Cinnamoroll as Blue Eyes White Dragon, Keropi as Kuribo, Pom Pom Purin as Exodia the Forbidden One, Pochacho as Time Wizard, and Padismaru as Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yeah, the more I read...
Actually, what is the penguin thing? I haven't seen the penguin before.
Oh, you have never seen Padismaru? Patsmaru?
I don't even know the name, but...
Yeah, actually the only one that I am familiar with is probably from my childhood is probably only Hello Kitty and Patsmaru. So and Keropi. So Patsmaru is the penguin one.
Patsmaru.
Yeah, Patsmaru.
I'm talking about the blue penguin, not the black one.
Oh, the blue penguin. Oh yeah. The blue penguin is Tuxedo Sam. Yeah, I never saw him either.
Tuxedo Sam.
Yeah, it's the Tuxedo Sam.
Oh, Tuxedo Sam.
Tuxedo
okay.
Sam. Is it N? And it's M.
Oh, Tuxedo. What the? What is this name?
Yeah, now let's check the katakana.
I found it. Tuxedo Sam.
Takushido Samu. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen it before, but at the same time, its design just so generic that you would think you've seen it somewhere.
I know, right? I mean, like some of the Sanrio characters are basically just the saber of the Sanrio world.
Yeah, it's like it's so random as well how they like get these characters. I think essentially like except for Hello Kitty, like most of them are like they're like indie characters. Like people created a mascot by themselves, and then Sanrio just like, hey, you want to join the Sanrio group? So yeah, so it's like Disney buying other brands. Like it's the same here. I know I think at least Gudetama was this case. Like it was supposed to be individual, but then like somehow just joined the Sanrio family.
My goodness! So we are back to the capitalism topic now.
Mom likes Gudetama. She says he very derpy and lazy and got a chunky butt.
So that's why.
And then on the other hand, my bestie hates Gudetama. He think it looks weird.
Yeah, I mean, like those kind of stupid faces. It can be quite divisive. He looks so stupid that he's cute. I really like how he looks like he just don't want to do anything, but is like trying his best.
He's trying, okay.
You know, there's actually like a toy where oh my god, it can be either be cute or disgusting, but like basically there's this toy where Kudetama just spits out an omelette, and then you can kind of like I've
seen that. Yeah,
you can kind of suck the omelette back into into him.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I think like the weird part is I think like because some of the animation that the Gudetama animation is basically you poke his button and like the yolk just ran out. It's like, oh, I know that I know that this kind of joke is socially acceptable in Japan, but it's like, oh, Uh, at least it's cute while he's doing that. It's like, oh, so it is not enough that I read that one comic where they kind of reminded us that that the egg that we eat are mostly like unfertilized eggs, so they are not actually like they are not chicken fetus, but they are like the menstruation result of a chicken. It's like, oh, oh, and
What?
then yeah, yeah, because they're unfertilized, but the chicken has to has to the hen has to kind of like expel the egg anyway, right? So what is that's the mammal equivalent of that? Menstruation.
What the hell?
I know, right? There's no escaping it now. We are spiraling down. We are spiraling down the depression town. My goodness. What is even uplifting topic? But yeah, I guess anyway. Starting from next week, I guess I will try to start another speedrun. The Battle Spirits connected battler speedrun, hopefully. Although it's
Good over there, I guess.
yeah. Like, do you think Isa is a green deck or is it a purple deck?
It's definitely more of a purple deck, to be
I
fair.
see. Okay, because like I also like yeah, because like there are some cards where I don't really have an idea what to build. Because like I think with purple, the purple origin is the definite. Probably the Gallets. Yeah, Dragon Knight is another option. And then I guess Chariot. Yeah, Chariot is more of a purple deck, right? Yeah, I think it's more of purple than white. So I guess that can work. Then Isa. For green, there's a green origin. And then the Blade Insect. Oh, I'll need to do more research. But I guess that's the extent of my knowledge. Is there anything else even? I guess we can make the green good stuff, since that's the greatest record as well. The greatest record, and I think they already have Byakugaro. Yeah, they have Byakugaro, and so there's the option to play green good stuff as well. And then what is the other color that I haven't played? So the white will start with the white origin, and then we can eventually move to Ice Princess. And I guess there is the machine base as well. Yeah, then I guess that is 3 decks that we can rotate between the games. What else? Is there? And then the last one will be red. So there's Dragno, Machine Dragon. Huh. Is that it?
I think so, yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
I think... Was there no Superstar? I thought they added that one in.
I think Superstar is a DLC. I haven't bought it.
Oh, okay, I see.
I
Okay,
guess
then there's no point.
I guess technically if you count the heroes, but I kind of wanted to make a separate run for that. Because like canonically the main character, Toya, was supposed to use Supreme Hero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to make a run where I just use like the canonical decks. So it was like you play as 2 characters, right? You play as Toya and you play as you. So Toya plays Supreme Hero and you plays goddamn, Ice Princess. I was thinking of doing a run where so basically if I am playing as Toya, then I can only use Supreme Hero. If I am playing as you, then I can only play Ice Princess. But then if I use Ice Princess in my white run, then I guess we can put the Supreme Hero in the red run. I guess that can work. But I'll have to avoid like putting cards that are not red as much as possible. I guess that will work. Yeah, we have a plan. Look at us having a productive discussion on making content. We are proper YouTubers though, Ayumu. To some extent. Yeah.
To some extent.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, I need to make more videos as well. It's been a little bit lazy.
Same. I mean, like now I supposedly have no other responsibility, but I woke up, I applied to some jobs, then I ran out of social battery, and then I go to nap, and then I go to sleep.
Yeah, I've basically been sleeping this whole week as well.
No, right? Starting to get into the beach weather. I guess I'll probably do that. I'll probably just take one day. I'll go to a quote unquote sea, and then I'll just sit there and watch the waves for like maybe 2 hours and then go home. That's like, you know, like,
I did that with
Yep.
I did that with Enoch before, because like I live near the beach, and then Enoch usually lives in a city where like well, it's not near the beach, so so when he came over to visit me, he was like, oh, let's like just like wander around the beach, and then yeah, let's do that. So like we will wake up like 10 a.m. and then take the train over there, have some lunch, and just start walking by, and then maybe have a cup of coffee, and then before we leave, we have dinner there. We discover like a really nice restaurant that's like it's like £12 for like kind of like crabs and chips. I can't remember what it gives us. Crabs and salad. There we go. So like so basically they literally open the shell of the crab, and then they literally fill the shell with crab meat, like actual crab meat. Like I think it's still from like frozen, but like that's British food in general. But like they actually at least made it taste fresh. I'm not sure if it's actually fresh, but at least it tastes fresh, and you can taste the crab in it. And then I would usually also order onions with it, and then maybe a cup of hot chocolate. And then we're done, and then we go back home. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because like Germany is landlocked, right? But like the other interesting thing is like there are some lakes where they just call it sea, which
crave the sea too much.
I know, right? But I think it's all also like culturally, because like with most like European countries, like because they are not near to the ocean. So like when there is a lake like that is big enough that they have like their own waves and everything, then they just call it the sea. which I can hardly relate to, because I live in Java. I was from Java, and our island is sandwiched by 2 oceans. So yeah.
Yeah, I can't relate as well. Like my whole life. I mean, I was born in Hong Kong, so I'm literally living by the sea. Like from my place, I can see the sea. And now I'm living in England, and yeah, it's literally an island.
Yeah. So you never escape the islands.
I never escape the islands. I don't want to escape the islands. I like staying on islands.
True. I mean, like the seafood is nice and everything. Now that
Yeah,
I
and
live,
like,
yeah.
and I think just like generally seeing the sea, like, feels something peculiar, you know. I just like staring at the sea. I'm sounding like a fucking old man, but yeah. Like if the weather's nice, unironically, I would just grab a book and just head to the beach and just sit down. I'm the kind of person that will actually do that. But it's like Britain, the weather's always crap, and in summer it just rains. It's like yeah.
Oh well, that's why you go. That's why you go to Germany during summer. No, just kidding. It's excruciatingly hot here. Don't go here. unless that's your thing, but
Kinda. Kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been living in Hong Kong, so I actually prefer heat more than the cold. And I am like the kind that's like, yes, you can burn me all you want. Suck it because I'm into this.
I don't know. Maybe because like in Germany the summer is more dry. Cause like in Indonesia it's humid, right? So like it's hot and you
like
can
that's
kind
the
of like
best.
yeah.
The dry summer.
Yeah.
Dry summer is the best. Yeah.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
I don't like humid summer.
Maybe I got used to humid summer more because like I feel like I don't sweat as much, so it feels like I am cooking from the inside.
Yeah, that. Okay, yeah. I actually also don't sweat as much as well, but like, yeah, I do prefer dry summer. Like humid summer, just like too humid for me.
I see. Too humid. There's too much humidity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I think like yeah. I think I can understand.
But like, bear in mind, it doesn't stop me from hiking at 27 degrees.
Yay! So. My goodness, 27 degrees. Yeah, that's probably.
Or even more than that. I'm pretty sure like the small islands in Hong Kong is like hotter than 27 degrees. I mean, especially since we're walking up mountain as well. It gets, and then like we're talking about like with lots of tourists around. So like it gets pretty hot there.
Yeah. Because for us,
But
like
that's what I like about it. Yeah.
Interesting. Because like for us like 28 degrees is like the cold weather.
Bruh.
So to get 28 degrees, you have to go out during the night when it was extremely windy. Then it's 28 degrees.
Bruh.
Yeah, the dichotomy of of living in a hot country, isn't it?
Yeah.
My goodness. Don't know why I even left there. Oh. My brain just shut down for 30 seconds there. But yeah, since we are in the topic of getting out of touch with fellow spirits and Supreme Hero somehow before we talk about summer, as if ChatGPT is guiding us, but like in the panelist video, there's someone who commented like they want Lord Dragon Zero to be freed from the restricted list. But what do you think, Ayumu? As you have more experience with Supreme Hero than I do, is it time for him to be freed?
No. No, wouldn't say so. No. Because like I don't even think it's the burst effect. It's the level 2 effect that's makes it dangerous to use. Yeah, cause like right now, now that they limited, they like essentially they're forcing you keep using Lord Dragon 10? Is it Lord Dragon 10? I can't remember the name actually.
Yeah, the original one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Basil 10, whatever. To be like the main finisher of, and like that's probably one of the Zero as well. So yeah, like as much as I love Lord Dragon Zero myself, I think it's reasonable they put it at 1 and probably still shouldn't unlimited. Like there's also the thing that even if you unlimit Lord Dragon Zero now, it doesn't necessarily the deck right now. Like sure, get more. Right now, the problem with Hero, it needs.
No, you're getting cut. Wait. Test. No. Yeah.
Test.
Yeah. I think you got cut when you were trying to explain like what the Supreme Hero needs.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. It just needs a lot of setup. So like before you can even finish setting, you just get disrupted and then you lose. That's the problem. And adding 2 more Lord Dragon Zero back, it ain't gonna help that. So yeah, it can stay at 1. It can stay at 1 for now.
For now. One day when I mean, like that's the kind of deck where you kind of have to also be kind of careful on how you support it, right? Because like if you make the setup way too easy, then yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of having burst as a limitation, right?
Yeah. Since like if Lord Dragon Zero is still around, then the Supreme Hero family in general is just very hard for them to continue supporting, because like whenever you support the family, 3 Lord Dragon Zeros, fuck this shit,
True.
I mean, even now, 1 copy, if the Supreme Hero comes back, they're gonna be like, yeah, 1 copy in, it doesn't really matter, 1 copy in there, man. But I suppose with Lord Dragon 10 around, I don't really think they can make another finisher anyway. Like it's a good enough deck. It just needs new support to catch up with the recent meta. But like the family in general doesn't need another deck, or else you get a disaster called Superstar.
Yay! Yeah, Superstar is definitely a bug in the game. Like, how the fuck did their only card pool is like 1 starter deck plus very handful of cards in the booster set, and then they survive like 3 banless. Doesn't like, how the fuck does that even happen? And I think it mates into like 4 banless by now.
3, I think. Yeah, well,
4,
Superstar is 3. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like this is what happens when you decided to give more support to one of the most supportive families in the game.
Yay!
It's like they thought, oh yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, it's a good thing they made a new family, and then they didn't remove the Astral Dragon family. It's like, oh yeah, we'll be fine. Just add an extra family in there, and then actually, but like if we do that, like it might be too weak. You know what? Mine can call charge Astral Dragon. Oh, this card can search for Astral Dragon. This card can F-int on Astral Dragon. Oh yeah, Nova 10. Yeah, it can F-int on Astral Dragon. You just need Superstar for the life heal. It's like people don't even use it for the life heal now. People only use 2 copies of Nova 10 now. They put 3 copies of Grand Sagittal Nova in there.
My goodness.
It's like at the end, you might as well just make the deck Astral Dragon.
Exactly. Oh my god. I just realized that the condition is Astral Dragon. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. And some people even in the rare people who uses the avatar control, they even just spring. they just summon it with the horse and then like yep punch.
Yeah, they just summon with Unite.
Yeah,
Unite
Unite Lolo
Dragon. There we go. Yeah,
Uh-uh.
Unite Lolo Dragon. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, even in general, like Nova 10, it's just like a really easy card to just summon. There's minimum 4 calls, and you only need 3 calls on it for the super unleash effect. And it's like, yeah, slap it down, swing, burn 2 to void.
Wow.
Bruh.
And you can burn
yeah, if you have Eternal Bond bashing down, then you burn 1 more. But like, what I mean is like, Nova 10 is just so versatile that you can throw it into any red deck with Grand Walkers.
My goodness.
So like, we're speculating that like, with the new Mega deck coming out, people are just gonna mix Apollo with Mai.
Yeah.
It's like there's not even an argument. Like actually I can't remember what the God Seekers search for actually. I can't remember if they search for Superstar or Astral Dragon.
They only search for Superstar that is a cost 4 or higher even.
Okay. They're kind of fine then. So yeah, like you can literally make a Apollo based deck. 3 Mai. 1 to 2 Spicer Dragon. 2 Nova 10, 1 Dark One Nova 10, 1 Cordelia, 3 Nova Draws, and then you're done. You're done. And then like the rest, just any generic Astral Dragon search cards.
Holy fuck.
And then now you have 2 finishers. You have Nova 10, and then you also have the new Apollo Vern.
Apollo Burn, yeah.
And I almost spoiled something that shouldn't have spoils, but there we go.
Oh.
Let's just say we only have Apollo Wormburn right now.
Yeah. Like the other interesting thing is like Apollo Worm kind of makes a return as well. Although yeah, I think like my friend mentioned that okay, so I bought Apollo Worm at the peak of Astral Dragon, so it was 1500 yen a copy back then. And then now it's going back to its glory days. So it's 1500 yen a copy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now your deck has 2 to 3 finishers. And then also magic negation. Because you have enough superstar for Mai to use at least once.
Yeah.
Or if you can do that, twice.
Yeah.
So
and Superstar is a light enough deck to also use fucking Laser Volley.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like this Superstar is never going to die. Like I've said to the others already, they have to at least limit Nova 10. Not anything else. They have to limit Nova 10 or even ban it and then give the family a new finisher that's more restricted. But of course Bandai isn't gonna do that. They're not like Saga.
Yeah.
Like Nova is not gonna die in their eyes. They're not gonna limit it. They're not gonna fucking ban it. They're just gonna let it live and kill everything else beside them.
Yay.
Not like Saga. Hey, look, here's the Nova. Oh, look, it died. Hey, now it's a zombie. Oh, and it died again. And then go with 500 into something else. Oh, and then it thinks it's too powerful, so it lock itself away.
Yay! My God, the Nova and Saga just cannot have a dub.
Yeah, so like instead for literally after they were done, Ira was like, "Oh no, I think I'm too powerful. I have to lock myself away." And then like the other three sacred beasts like
Mm-mm.
guide over him
Mm-mm.
for like eternity,
Mm-mm.
basically.
My goodness. The other.
It's like, yeah, where's your mascot now, Saga?
Yeah. Yeah, it's well, Chat Battle Spirit Saga killing their own mascot. My goodness. So do you think the mascot of Battle Spirit Saga is Nova or Penten?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they are trying to
I
push
don't
Penten
know.
a little bit too hard in it.
I mean, to be fair, like the others have been screaming they want Penton, so it's fair that they do that. I don't reject that either. I just don't like that they use new art style. I want my Popo Lucha Penton, not the other Pentons.
No, right? I want Rockwell. from the whole Penten, I want Rockwell. Rockwell is a Penten, right? It's a Penten card. That's why they printed it in the premium Penten box.
Yeah, it's a Penton name card, but she's not a Penton.
What are you racist? Just kidding. Am I not a Chinese because I'm not? I don't have a Chinese passport. No, just kidding. Why? Let's not get into that. But yeah, on a more positive note, since you did mention like the other research piece. So like randomly, I already read it myself to kind of resort to using the brain rares for my mock Genbu and the Honden. And then my friend came my friend came over. And then he just conveniently so he just brought all his spares, and then conveniently he has 400 in his Honden in his spares. Okay, so it's 50 cents each. I can pay this now. And then conveniently, in this album, he has 3 copies of Mock Genbu. So yeah, I guess I wouldn't need this printers anymore. I have just physically relegated my printers Mock Genbu and Honden into the recycling bin. Thank you guys. I never got to use you guys, but thank you guys.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually testing Fable Beast right now beside the purple deck. I don't know. Purple feels too hard for me to use right now. I actually prefer the Fable Beast Unga Bunga Swing.
I know, right? It feels now that there is a mock Genbu, it's like it's like okay, so because like I can like reduce like 2 lives at once. It feels like even though I can't heal as much, it feels more like the life that I gain feels like give me more advantage, since my opponent would lose life even faster. Don't know. It gives me that kind of feeling. But I just played 4 games so far with it, so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, like Genbu's double symbol is like does help the deck because like set free Genbu exists. So
yeah. But yeah, just realized that that what was it again? The when summon effect, it's like 3,000 to everything, and then fuck, I still have to play Exhaust Nexus to kill something. Like that's the only thing that I essentially felt a little bit well, not really disappointed, but yeah, I think I kind of overestimated how well it would work. Yeah, if the only way to upgrade it is actually just to make it optional, since I just realized that how, like if I just summon Mock Genbu and then my opponent opens a counter sword, then it's like, okay,
yeah,
that's quite a lot.
Yeah, but I suppose it depends.
Mm-mm.
Because like if your opponent isn't being careful, you're wiping out like 2 spirits on someone else as well. So
Yeah.
it's not exactly a bad trade.
Mm-mm.
Like even if they heal one night, you're like, ha ha ha, fuck you, man.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, oh, okay, I still have another thing to sacrifice anyway. So yeah, you're still
Yeah,
losing that life.
exactly, yeah.
My goodness. Okay, so whoa. So that's so at least we know that Silkworm absorbs Ira, and then I think Tokiwa also absorbs Feng Huang, right? So that's
Yeah.
the other. So the other two also did the other two also does that?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Yeah, because I mean, like it's not as apparent on Mokkenbu and Frost Tiger, right? Guess. I mean, like I guess Superbia doesn't really use any cannons, and
Actually, no. Like I think Frost Tiger is the only one that's like purely upgraded himself. Because Superbia literally dropped into the abyss. So
yeah, they can't they can't recover the body.
yeah.
No. Imagine if Momo Aegis just came back and then he absorbs Superbia. And he destroys everything.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
I know, right? Yeah, I mean, I think like story wise that will also work because like we know that Silkworm can kind of like contain Ira, but like then we don't really know like we can't really feel the consequences because like there are like out of all the 4 heroes they absorb the Void Lords, and yeah, Tokiwa can control himself. Genbu, I don't think he also lose any control. Or at least they only focus on Silkworm in the story, right?
Yeah.
We don't really know whether Tokiwa and Genbu has that problem.
No, Genbu doesn't have that problem.
Mm-mm.
Like even after 300 years, he's still living fine. He's just not like at that point, just not one of the stage beasts anymore. But like he's still living, still living.
He's still
like
chilling.
yeah, he's literally chilling because after the while, like the positions have to be replaced.
Mm-mm.
So it's like God Kings,
Mm-mm.
like they get replaced after a certain amount of time.
Mm-mm.
But like in Set 5, we'll probably see another 3 new sacred beasts, except for Ira because Sigram locked himself in. But like yeah, the other 3 will probably see someone else. But like Frost Tiger might be dead. Like I talked to my friend, it's a machine. It's not gonna die, is it? But yeah, but it still rust. It's like true.
True.
And then Genbu, I think they already established it's just like living for a really long time for being a fucking turtle. Tortoise, excuse me.
Yep.
Biologist. And then and then Tokiwa, we all know he's actually internal.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, he's a phoenix, and he literally has the he literally has the title Eternal in his name.
Yeah, but like in the law, it also said he ate the fruit of life, so he became immortal. Yeah.
Interesting. The Frost Tiger upgraded himself, so he's the only one who didn't rely on external power, and he's the only one who dies.
I mean, I'm just speculating he might die, but like we don't know yet. I think I haven't actually read the law, but like at least for Set 4, but like it's like just being told by my friends.
But yeah, I guess like someone has to die.
Someone has to die for new cards.
I know, right? I think like I joke with, I forgot like who I joked this with, but I think I kind of had the suspicion that whoever is writing the story for Saga probably also writes a story for like the Chinese mobile games.
Why?
And if it, because like, you know, like the Chinese mobile games, they really like to kill their characters just to kind of, hey, we are We are not like the Japanese. They don't like to kill their characters. Look at us. We are chats. We kill our characters.
They do that? I actually don't know.
Yeah, I mean like in if you play Honkai. So there's a
No, I don't play those shits.
Yeah, there's a spoiler, but like in Honkai Impact, like the mentor character actually dies. So like you start the game, you have a mentor character, and then like partway through the story, the main character goes berserk, and she killed the mentor character. In Honkai Star Rail, I think this is already way too wide, but basically they have a new map where they kinda introduce you to this one NPC, and then most people got attached to her, and then they kill her.
Lol.
No, right. And then like in Azure Lane, although Azure Lane's whole premise is kind of like, okay, so there's multiple timeline, and then we are in the timeline where it is the closest to everyone surviving. But like in the events, they kind of like show also like the other timelines where some of the ships doesn't survive, and then there's like as a subplot, there's like this group of ships that they basically came from the timelines where nobody but them survives. So they got strong. They got depressed, and their depression makes them stronger. But like some of them, they just lose their sense of self because like they have been so traumatized by the events. Obviously, they cannot trust anyone. But like that's what happened. And then like I think in Arc Knights, literally everybody is dying because like the premise is the quote unquote magic in that world. They can use it because they have this terminal illness. So they will probably die much younger, but they can display like a much bigger power because of that, because of this illness for some reason. And I think like one of the premises you are trying to cure that, but like it's a mobile game, you'll never know. We will probably never reach that conclusion. But yeah, the premise is now like the Chinese writers, they really like to kill characters. Which, as we know, in the story of Saga, Sigurd Nova was introduced to be like the all-powerful, like the most powerful warriors, and then he just got bullet in the trailer even. So yeah, if that happens, maybe they will kill Frost Tiger. Although to argue, Frost Tiger isn't really like I am not sure how popular Frost Tiger is, but I don't think like, although like I really like the design, but like story wise they don't really make him as like as apparent as when like set 1 they really talk a lot about like the main heroes like Meduc, Sigurd Nova, and then set 2 they really talk a lot about Tokiwa. But I think like set 3, set 4 there's no really heroes that really, yeah, especially set 4 they kind of like set 3 they kind of still stick with Tokiwa trying to revive Sigurd Nova. Set 4 they kind of like focus on Sigurd, right? Like I think we don't have the build up with the other heroes as we do with Sigurd and Tokiwa, I think. So I think they might kill Frost Tiger just for the sake of it, but they also might not, because they might not make it apparent. Just maybe he will die off screen, because like, yeah, there's no shock value in Frost Tiger dying, is it?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. Yeah, because like we joke about like how the Chinese mobile games really like to kill the characters, but they really like to make it like a long game. Like even in the events, it's always like, except for the Bismarck, which I know it's the game literally starts with you with the HMS Hood sinking. You know
the what?
HMS Hood. The HMS Hood is the largest. I think it's the largest, and basically it's the pride and joy of the British Navy at the end of the World War I. And then she was sent to chase the Bismarck, which is the German, like the largest German battleship, and then she got sunk in the process.
Oof.
So the game starts with that, with dying. And I think like even the one who like survives, they kind of becomes permanently crippled as well. So yeah. And then they developed that they can kind of like fuse them with the newer, like because like every ship has modernized it, like every ship in the real world, they kind of like they made new ships that inherits the name of the old ships, right? So
yeah.
So I think they kind of made like a new so now that they have to power creep the ships, gonna make like one of the series where they basically fuse the data of the new ships with the old ships, but they kind of like, so they got an upgraded artillery, but their personality is based off like the original ship, which is an. And then there's Bismarck. Just yep. I'm not playing by your rules. Fuck them. That's why I really love Bismarck. I mean, like the Azulian character, not the actual ship. Yeah, I mean, like
you gotta love the sauce as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one where they do like the random event where the German ships and the British ships were fighting, and then like they decided to settle that by opening a cafe.
Okay.
And then you kind of have to decide whose cafe is better. But like in the end, it ends with a draw, and then they decided that yeah, this is actually fun. Let's do that. Let's do this for a bit longer. And then yeah, it was at that part where you kind of like see, because in the British one, Queen Elizabeth is more into like shown as someone that is on the like on inside her office, she is like a competent person, but like on the front, she is like a really lazy person kind of trope, right? But then
okay,
yeah, so you don't really see like Elizabeth like doing anything for a cafe, but like you go to like the German cafe, and then like you see like how much Bismarck is like putting attention into like choosing the drinks, like selecting the menu, and like making sure that the cafe looks good. And it's like yeah, so she's basically putting her seriousness that usually she puts into like planning strategies for war for something that is much more wholesome. Yeah, that warms up my heart.
bruh.
And it also inspires me to create that coffee soda. But I only was able to successfully make that once. I kind of wanted to make it again one day. I mean, like I can still make it recipe wise, because it's just basically fit like half soda and half coffee. So it's really it's a really simple recipe.
Good.
It's actually really
good.
It's actually really
okay.
Good. It's kind of but it's probably an acquired taste as well, because like I drank beer, I kind of acquired the taste of beer. Not sure how much I actually like it, but like I acquired the taste. But it kind of scratched the itch, because like it's the right amount of bitterness, and then like if you make the coffee for a nice coffee, like you can kind of like, so you kind of have to make it. You'll probably want, I guess almost any coffee would work. Even the chocolatey ones, even the fruity ones, it should work as well as each other. Then it is ice, so nice to drink in the summer. And then because if you make it like the Japanese style, which is you basically drip the coffee into ice directly, it will stop the cooking, so the coffee will not be as bitter, so it will brought out more of like the natural sugar that is inside the beans. Then you kind of then you made that the concentrated coffee, and then you kind of like thin that out with soda. So it is a really light drink. It is comparably light to, let's say, like an Americano, because it's like mostly water, because like you water it down with ice and then you put soda in.
Okay.
But I kind of like it. And then like if you have like a coffee machine that puts like pressure into the coffee, like with espresso or with the German coffee machines, like the single portion coffee machine, like the coffee pads and the coffee pots. Those are, then they will create like a crema, right, which is kind of like a layer of gas that is like naturally inside the beans. Then it will then if you add that if you use that coffee, then you can kind of like have the appearance of a beer, which they also made which they also mentioned in the game as well. So that's what drew my interest, and it kind of scratched the itch of if you wanted to drink beer but you don't want the alcohol. And now you know.
Sure.
Yeah, my goodness. I'm not sure but whether I like that guy, but it's like, there's this one TikTok guy who does his content is basically Hong Shui. So
okay, yeah.
So yeah, he basically just basically reviews like someone's room, and then like he tries to fix the Hong Shui of that room. And then yeah, that's his catchphrase. So basically he arranged everything, and then he just answered with, "Now you know." He looks American, but like he speaks in a really stereotypical like Chinese English. So yeah, I'm not sure if I like him, but I don't like whenever he came into my shorts feed, I just watch until the end. Then now I kind of wanted to remodel my room because of that. I'm really big to advertisement. I'm really big to advertisements.
Can't relate. Never use TikTok.
No, I watched that on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. I will send you one. We'll see. I don't think you will like him, but yeah. At least we can know whether we like him or not.
Sure, you can share it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it though.
Yeah. Do you pay attention to the Hong Shui of your room?
No.
Yeah. We're bad Chinese, aren't we?
It's not. It's not like I can move anything anyway. So you've never seen my room. I literally can't.
But yeah. But yeah, now that the most depressing thing that we are talking about is the fact that you can't move any furniture in Ayumu's room. Let's not continue into the night, because this is starting to get into the chronological territory where if two guys speaks for more than 2 hours, they will start to talk about politics, and then they will have existential crisis, and then they will question everything, and then they will return to babies. Before we got into that stage, if you want us to talk about any particular topics, especially about trading card games, or if you want us to talk about more lifestyle stuffs, do let us know by sending it to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you are listening to this on YouTube, you can also leave us a comment below. And yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye.
Bye bye.